It's here! Hello everyone, this is Emerald Lupin, and I am back! Finally back playing games. I know the whole Unfairy Tales thing was, well, I may be putting that back up on YouTube. I don't know. I'll get back into that later, but that is not the point. The thing we need to focus on right now is that it's here. Epic Battle Fantasy V version 2.0 is finally here, and I can finally let's play it. So let's select English and get this started. Kubo Games! Yay! Meow! But Epic Battle Fantasy V! Epic Battle Fantasy V! Yes! Watch him just fly away. Here we go! The main menu! This... If you thought that Unfairy Tales was one of the worst, RPGs created, even for free-to-play standards, then this is one of the best. This is, without a doubt, one of the best. A little introduction. The Epic Battle Fantasy series, well, starting from game number 3, which is how I discovered it. Game number 3 became, when I discovered it online, it became one of my, if not my favorite game to play online, like ever. Like, it was so good. And then 4 was even better, and 5 is like a, well, 5 is the last game in the series, I'm pretty sure. But it's like the pinnacle of what you can do with them. This is a Flash game. Let me say that. This is a Flash game. This was made with Flash. And little history. The Epic Battle Fantasy series was created by Matt Rozak. I hope I'm saying that correctly. He created the first game in Epic Battle Fantasy, and its sequel, Epic Battle Fantasy 2, were put out free online on Newgrounds and Armor Games and Congregate in 2009. Epic Battle Fantasy 3 was put out in 2010, Epic Battle Fantasy 4 in 2013, and this game was originally put out in 2018. But version 2.0 of this game has just come out today. You know, version 2.0 with a whole bunch of new things. What kind of new things? 52 new foes, with a large portion of them being bosses or mini-bosses. I am reading from the creator's site. 31 new achievements, 16 new flares, which are, well, that's equipment. Well, we'll get into that. 12 new skills, 2 new limit breaks, new items, 3 new dungeons and secret areas, a lot of balancing, and special modes for this game. You can see custom game right there. Well, I'll get into that. I've never seen it before, but this is one of my favorites, and I hope that it will become one of your favorites. This game was originally released, for those of you that are more interested in free online games, this game was originally released on Steam, like last year. But as of, I believe, last month, a free-to-play version was released on Armor Games and Congregate and Newgrounds. On Newgrounds? I think it went to all 3. Definitely on Armor Games. Hold on a second. Wanted to take a drink there. But yeah, a free-to-play version is online. You can play it right now. It's not like this. It's not exactly like this one. This is the... See, this is the deluxe version because you paid for it. This one has a lot more areas, a lot more challenges, yada yada yada. But there is a free version if you want to play it, if you want to enjoy it. I would recommend it. Well, obviously, I would recommend this more because this is more awesome. But you know, I'm sure the free-to-play version is still just fantastic. You will see the polish and the attention to detail and just the raw skill put into this, because again, this game was made in Flash. And and I am going to love playing this. I am. Hold on. Sure if it's working. Huh. I'll have to check that out later. Anyway, so this is one of the best games in my opinion, and you'll see why. This is an amazing game. Are you liking the music? I hope you're liking the music. There is going to be a lot of music to love. But for now, how long have I been recording? 5 minutes. Well, almost 6 minutes. Not bad. So I guess this will just be an introduction. Well, might as well get the rest of the stuff out of the way. I might as well just do this whole video as an introduction and just go over various things. The first two games and a little bit more history for the Epic Battle Fantasy series. If you haven't played it, haven't heard of it. The first two games were very different. They were kind of like side-scroller. I guess side-scroller would be the right word. They were just as weird and full of references. You will see the many game references in this series. But yeah, they were kind of side-scrollers then. With Game 3, it started taking on more RPG elements, becoming a real RPG. According to the series wiki, it became an open-world RPG in the vein of Final Fantasy. Game 3 is definitely where there was this big transition and where the series really started to blossom. And then Game 4 was special because it came out online first, and then there was a premium pack of items and other things that you could buy. And then Epic Battle Fantasy 4 was put up on Steam Greenlight. And it got the okay, and it was and a better version of it was released on Steam, which was awesome. It is an awesome game, Epic Battle Fantasy 4. Now this game started off as exclusively on Steam. I mentioned that before. Let's see. Let's go into the options. Just check out the options. Make sure everything's okay. Okay. I have no idea what anti-aliasing is. Oh, that's what it is. Changes how smooth the graphics look. Okay, I wondered what that meant. Idle animations. Why is that not on? Player and foe, idle animations. You stay on. Window size. That's working. Full screen resolution. No. Music volume. That seems good. If the sound mixing is bad, if you can't hear the music very well, or if it's drowning me out or whatever, just please tell me in the comments. Content filters. Now this is important. Now, I will say that despite the cartoony art of this game, this is not a game for children. Okay, this is a teenager or adult's game. And now you'll see these content filters: tips, cleavage, blood, mature, flashes, shaking. Okay, you can pause and read these. Okay, now, I'm keeping these on, not just because of the whole YouTube, COPPA, kid-friendly thing. Yeah, well, I'm keeping these checked because, one, I am an adult, and two, these are checked by default. Okay, I never messed with them. I didn't feel the need to mess with them. When I was playing the game the first time, I don't mind having them checked. So I'm just going to leave them checked so you can see the game with its default settings. Okay, but just pointing that out, that this is not a game for kids, this is not kid content, whatever. That this is my proof that it is definitely not kid content and everything that's going to come after. Now, this is also interesting. Game difficulty. As you can see, this game has 5 different difficulty settings. 0, easy, normal, hard, and epic. And as you can see, this means, well, you can see it right there. Enemy stats change drastically. At 0, the enemy stats are 25%, then 50%, then 100, then 150, then 200. And on hard and epic, the enemies may have different attack patterns. Now, this is important because there are certain achievements which can only be won if you're playing on epic. And I'm going to try to get as many of the achievements as I can. I will not get all of them. Now, the achievements for epic are usually bosses. And you can change the difficulty of this game at any time, except, when you're in battle. So what I'm going to be doing, the Let's Player Central89, who is a very good Let's Player, and he has a very big, he has a lot of videos. He's done a lot of games. You should check him out. He did a Let's Play of Epic Battle Fantasy V the first time. He did version 1.0. When he played it, he did the entire game on Epic, except for some, certain battles. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play most of the game. I'm going to play like 95% of the game on normal. And I am only going to switch the difficulty to epic for certain boss battles to try and get the achievement where it's possible. Some of the bosses are so difficult on epic, for me, that some of them I'm just not going to try. Okay? I'm just not going to try, but I'm going to do my best to get as many of them as I can. So that's what I'm going to do. And here you can see the GUI skin, blue, brown, or black. Now, I'll keep it at blue for right now, but I will play around with, I'll show you brown and black, and, you guys can tell me which one you prefer best. I don't think I really like black. You'll see what it looks like when I get into the actual game, but you can tell me what you think. And here are all the languages you can set this game to. I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 languages. Okay. So all of that is done. Custom game. Let's check this out. This custom game is a new feature. This is part of version 2.0. You can start a new game with custom settings. These cannot be changed later. Custom game is recommended for players who have completed the normal game. Foe remix. Different preset foes appear in each battle. The game is somewhat harder overall. Weather remix. We'll get into weather. Different preset weather appears in each area. Some bosses will be trickier. Equip remix. All weapons and armor have a completely new set of stats. Random equips. The locations of equips are randomized. This is different in every game and may be unfair. At least they're honest. Scaling foes. Foe levels are always proportionate to yours. Optional areas give EXP. Level cap is 50. And you can also choose whether to play with 1, 2, or 3 players. The number of players that can fight is limited. Enemy stats are reduced proportionally. All players get experience, and you can choose who fights in each battle. Now, I'm not going to be doing any of those things because I want to play this normally, and those sound like they would be a little too difficult for me. But you get to see them. Okay, so let's finally get into this game after I check how much time has gone by. Let's see. 14 minutes. Not bad. I really wonder if I'm going to have to edit out that phone call from earlier. Ugh. Wait, what? Oh. I wonder if that turned into a black space. I just minimized the game and I saw it just turn black on the recording. I'm still trying to figure out how. This is my first time doing a game window recording with OBS in an actual Steam game. So if there are some glitches, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's start. New game. And, also here are the medals. We'll get into that later. But new game. Medals or achievements are important. I'll get into that. New game. Oh snap! I'm down to my last few hit points again! What's going on here? His attacks do so much damage, it's not fair! And his stupid attack pattern keeps changing every time! I've only got one life left. If I lose again, I'm going all the way back to the start. I've got other things to do. I don't want to be trapped here forever. Aha! There's his weak spot. If I could just stab him in the eye a few more times, then maybe... I did it! He's dead! I finally finished the game! Woo! It only took me 23 tries to beat the final boss. I'm such a pro. Yes, you only 23 tries. Right. This ending is kind of lame, though. I spent weeks collecting every single item, and this is all I get? I hope there's more to it than this. Ah! What the hell? What the crap was that? Ah! No cats. Is Hope Harbor being invaded by pirates again? Nah, there's no way the pirates would have that much firepower. Right? I'm not gonna let this slide. Whoever did this to my TV is gonna pay! I didn't even get to see the rest of the ending! Does his portrait blink? I guess not. Here I go! I can use this old hockey stick as a weapon. I think that should be enough equipment for now. He'll beat them to death with a hockey stick. I think I'm ready to go. Maybe I should grab some snacks from the fridge, too. And here we are at the beginning of the game. And here we are with our very first party member, Matt. Obviously, he's named after the creator of the game. So, first, let's save. See, this is the... As you can see, there's an autosave file. It autosaves every time you move to a new screen. Now, you see that all these other files were empty. They were not beforehand. I deleted all of my old save progress from version 1.0. And you're thinking, why did you do that? Well, for one reason or another, I have never actually finished this game. I don't know why. I got to the final boss, and I don't know. I guess I got busy, or maybe I had been marathoning the game a little too long without breaks. I don't know, but I never actually got around to completing it. But I figured I might as well just clear out all the old save progress and just start it over anew with you guys for version 2.0. I also deleted all of my metal progress because I wanted to show something. Well, I had specific reasons for deleting the metal progress. But, oh, and you can also create a backup file. A backup text file of any one of these save files. So that's really nice. I didn't do that, but whatever. See? Save! Here we go. And there's the delete button for deleting the save data if you want to. I kind of like that. I don't know. Is it weird that I kind of like it when you can delete the save files instead of if you want to just start over? It makes you feel more like you're starting over. So, this game can be controlled with the keyboard, like I'm doing now, or with the mouse. You can see, yeah, like that. Click. You can see the mouse icon changes for various things. You know, question marks for things you can examine, or exclamation points for things you can interact with, possibly take. See little sparkles right there for items you can get. You know, watch out for hidden treasures. What's this? Coffee. Revives a fallen ally with 30% HP. We're going to be needing that. A lot. The fridge. What's in here? Beer. Buffs an ally's attack by 60%. Cola. Buffs an ally's magic attack by 60%. Let's see what else is around here. Let's check out this computer. The power's out, so I'll just play on the computer until it comes back on. Oh. Oh, right, that's the same thing. Okay. It's my high-tech gaming console, my most treasured possession. What's in here? Right sock. It looks used, so maybe it's best not to wear it, or even pick it up at all. Spring, used in many types of machines to add bounciness. This game has an interesting sense of humor, as you'll very soon see. Left sock, exactly what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less. Wool. I guess you could make a sweater out of this. Newspaper. Huge meteorite strikes the southern continent and worldwide chaos ensues. That's okay, so let's check around. Anything there? No. In there. But there is something in here. Huh? I forgot I had a room back here. Okay, nothing hidden there, so let's open this. Flare. Bandage. Level 1. A plain old bandage. Increases earth, death, and doom resistance. Belt buckle. RPG characters need a lot of these. Yeah, they do. What was that? Ah, right, that was the joke in Cthulhu Saves the World. Belt Man. His power comes from his many belts. So let's save here. And let's just check out all the items here. Well, here's all the menus. Here's items, food. Here you can apply it to your party members. Steroids. Steroids boost a player's stats permanently when consumed. The effect is always the same, so no need to save them for later. Basically, like it says, steroids are permanent stat boosting items. They boost your stats, particular stats by 2% each time, and there's this one particular steroid for. Basically, let's go over here for a second. See, there are. Well, wait, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, so there are 7 stats here: HP, attack, magic attack, defense, magic defense, accuracy, and evasion. So there are 5 different types of steroids. One will increase your HP. One will increase attack and is it attack and defense? No, one increases attack and defense, another increases magic attack and magic defense, and another increases accuracy and evasion. So there are 5 different types of steroids, and lost my place. And there are different steroids for each character. So with the third game, steroids were not specifically designated for a particular character, so I tended to save them until I had enough to equally divide them between each party member. That's just the way I went with it. But that is not the case here. You don't need to save them. They only go to one particular character. And here's our crafting items. Shuriken, a blade thrown by anime fans. Can be thrown in battle. I've never done that. Key items. Here are your key items. The left sock, the right sock, the newspaper. World map. Allows you to take notes of places you've been and points of interest. Viewable in the map menu. We'll get there. Old boots. Allows the party to grip the ground firmly while pushing blocks around. We'll get to that. Scouter. Allows the party to use the scan ability during battle, showing the power level of enemies. But will any of them be over 9,000? I guess we'll see. Yep, here's food. Food is your healing items. Yeah. One thing to note about Epic Battle Fantasy V is the lack of MP. Yeah, well, the game will explain it when it gets to tutorials, but there's no MP in this game. Not like all the other games. Instead, they use a cooldown system. We'll get to that. How long have I been recording? 24. Okay. But, wow, I'm just going through all the introduction just to give you a grounding on how the game works. Yeah, no MP. That's interesting. That surprised me the first time. I was like, wait, where's the MP? There's no MP? Really? That's weird. Here are all the elemental resistances. Basically your stats. HP, that's kind of obvious. Attack is the damage done with physical or melee attacks. Magic attack is, well, damage done with magic. Defense is resistance against physical or melee attacks. Magic defense is defense against magical attacks. Accuracy, chance to hit. Evasion, chance to dodge. They give you some of the mathematics there. Here are your skills. Here are Matt's skills. Well, I guess I can go over those later. These are extra skills. Now, extra skills, each player can equip up to 8 extra skills. Each skill can only be equipped by one player at a time. Yeah, these are skills that you get to assign to players. Have their own particular unique skills, like these over here. These are their base skills. Skills that only these players can use. And these are the ones that you can assign. Now, look. Now, as you can see, protect here is an extra skill. You see these, well, I can't put the mouse over it without losing the window, but you see those question marks? Those are other players in your party. And that little, yeah, can be used by. So this skill can be used by Matt or 2 other players in the party. So, you know, each skill will give you options for who you can give it to. And here are the limit breaks. You know, these are Matt's basic limit breaks. Each player has 2 limit breaks. These are super powerful, so on and so on. And these are extra limit breaks. There are going to be new limit breaks that you can assign to particular players in the same way that you can assign extra skills. Only certain players can use certain limit breaks. Summons, we'll get into that. Very, very sophisticated right here. You can sort your available summons by what they do and if they're recently caught. Equips. So you can go right here, see information. Matt is wearing the hobo clothes. Become a hobo! Become a hobo. The captain's hat, a pirate captain's fancy hat. And he's wielding the Ultra Pro 9000X, level 1. The high accuracy stick of hockey champions. It gives him when it says plus 30 accuracy, that's plus 30%. Not 30 points. Well, it doesn't have an element, but it does have that's chill. Yeah, that's chill status. Well, I'll get into that. Ah, right. And this is save equips and load equips. This game allows you to... Yeah, see this right here? This is a new feature of version 2.0. You can save loadouts. You can save up to 6 loadouts. I think this is per character. I'll have to see. See? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is per character, but let's see. Yeah, you can save up to 6 different loadouts. Isn't that awesome? And let's add the bandage. The bandage right here. The bandage right here is what the game was referring. I mentioned flares earlier. This is a flare. These are accessories you can add on to characters that can have up to 3 at a time. There you go. So you can save setups that you think will be useful in the future. Isn't that just awesome? That is one of the new things, and I love it. Okay. And Forge. You can upgrade. That's it. Wow. There are so many new flares in this game that they added a 3rd page. There have only ever been 2 pages for flares when they've had flares in this game. I think starting with 4. Epic Battle Fantasy 4. Now there are 3 pages. That's impressive. But here you can see all the different categories of armor. You know, male party characters share the same equipment. Female party members. Oh, spoilers! There are other males and females in the party. Yeah, they share equipment, different types of weapons for each character, so on. Each piece of armor and each weapon can be upgraded up to level 5. And in order to upgrade them, you need a crafting material. And flares can be upgraded up to level 3. Here's our map. See, the map this is Matt's house right here. This is the current goal. You need to get over here. Finished quests will be marked with a little star on the map, so there would be a little gold star here if there was a quest that was finished. Blast it. And if you click on the map, these squares, you get an X, a check, or a question mark, which can help you, make notes. Info, cards. Cards are a new feature. I guess I'll learn about those when I get there. Quests, bestiary, medals, records, chests open, secrets found, so on, so on, so on. Here are the options. Cheats and challenges. This is also a new feature. Using these options is not recommended until you are familiar with Epic Battle Fantasy V. They are intended for customizing the difficulty and may be unbalanced. Epic difficulty medals will be disabled temporarily while cheats are enabled. Exceptions have an asterisk. Unlike other options, these are saved individually for each save file. Less foe resistance, more SP, we'll get into SP, more limits. Learn any skill, less foe HP. Treasure. Nah. Cowardly foes. They surrender more easily. Okay. Okay. Look at that. This is how... Isn't that amazing? Anyway, let's get started with this thing. So it looks like I can walk around with the keyboard and use the spacebar to interact with stuff. But that feels quite old-fashioned. Maybe the mouse controls are easier to use. I actually like the keyboard better for moving around. And here we are in Hope Harbor. Who are you?
Hey.
Jeff. Hey, Matt, did you feel that earthquake too? I don't know what's going on, but I wouldn't be sitting at home if I were you. Stuff's going down, man. Yeah, I'm heading out to check things out and stretch my legs. Can't play video games with my electricity out. Gotta get that fixed. Man, you're lucky to even have electricity around here at all. Also, on the way over here, I saw a weird cat going through your trash. Might need to keep an eye out for that thing. Cats are alright. It'll make a fine dinner. Okay, and yeah, you might have seen that sparkling. Yeah. Whoa, what the hell? There's a huge fireball in the sky. Oh, wait, I see. That's just the sun. Haven't seen that in a while. I better be careful out here. Here's a treasure! A cactus! A spiky plant that holds a lot of water. Let's see. If I miss any treasures, like if I missed anything, you can just tell me in the comments. I'm going to be a few videos ahead, at least, with this series, but just leave a comment and I'll see. Maybe I've already gotten it or whatever, but I will read the comments in case you guys want to tell me about any treasures I missed. Go that way later, I think. What time is it? How long? 33 minutes. There's some monsters up ahead. One might even call them foes. And if I know anything about foes, it's that they drop loot when they're defeated. So it's time to get to work. But they're just standing around peacefully for some reason. I might have to talk to them to spark things off. Yes, you will, Matt. But, I think that will be enough. I hope you guys didn't find this boring, my going through everything with the game. I'm exploring it just as much as you guys. If you're new to the series, to the game, then I'm exploring it just as much as you are, because I want to see exactly what's different. But I hope you guys will enjoy this. I hope you were at least enjoying my my semi-babble. And you're enjoying the humor of the game thus far. I know this hasn't been much into the game. I'm just picking through everything. I haven't gotten very far into the game, but I hope you're enjoying it. And if you did enjoy this, if you did enjoy my commentary or the game, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and sharing this video on social media and so on. I'm trying to get my channel to grow, and I can't do that without you guys. So, I'm going to stop right now because it's been about 35 minutes, and I think that's long enough for the time being. And we'll continue on next time. And fight enemies. Yes. So until then, this is Emerald Lupin, stopping the recording. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which I will be recording in just a few minutes.